I tried to get into my doctor's office, but when I found out, and they actually had scheduled me for like 2 months out. So in the midst of me waiting for the 2 months, I was going through the thoughts of if I'm going to keep my child or not. And I feel like when I came to Heartbeat, being that you guys offered the free pregnancy test, even though I knew that I was pregnant because I took my own test, you guys offered another free pregnancy test and did the ultrasound. I was able to get the ultrasound done, and it was done very quickly, which also played a big role because I was able to actually see my baby growing inside of me. Had I not been able to come to Heartbeat, I probably would have went through the decision that I would have ended up regretting of not keeping my daughter because of the whole mental toll on me and things like that. But coming and being able to get the ultrasound done and seeing my baby on the screen and talking to Miss Kelly, I remember when I just told her, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't. And she said, no, I feel this baby is a blessing. And that right there alone just changed me. It really did something. I know, of course, God had a major role in this, but I really feel that he used her to change my mind.
People don't understand because a lot of people don't experience hyperemesis gravidarum during pregnancy. So for those of us that do, nobody gets it. So unless somebody's been through it, they don't really understand what goes along with that. And you really want to crawl in a hole and die. Like, you don't really care what is going to happen. And it makes decisions, like not thinking about your options and maybe making an impulsive decision towards maybe terminating a pregnancy because you just want the sickness to go away. I was able to give her the educational tools to take to her doctor to talk about what she needed to be able to get out of her situation of the feeling so sick, because we needed to get her into a better place with her illness in order for her to be able to make a sound decision about her pregnancy.
Yes.
And so we did that.
Yes, we did.
And then when she left that appointment, she was leaning towards parenting.
Yep.
And then when you were 12 weeks, you came back.
I came back.
And she was still undecided at that point. And she was in a better place physically and just in terms of, I guess, having the hyperemesis a little bit more under control with having the Zofran prescription and some things like that. But you still had the financial toll.
Yes.
You were struggling with one vehicle at the time and not being able to work because of the pregnancy and how sick she was. So I remember she went into that ultrasound undecided, and afterwards I remember sitting on the couch with you and we were chatting, and she said, now that I've seen my baby was moving on the camera. And she said, and she was actually trying to move away from the ultrasound probe.
Yes.
And she said, the only thing I could think is only something with the brain would do that. And you realize that obviously your little girl
love her
knew
to death.
what was going on.
Yes.
And that, she said, I don't know how I could possibly consider terminating my pregnancy at this point, seeing what my baby was just doing.
Again, I just really did not know what I was going to do. And every day, I literally just asked God, allow for me to accept my pregnancy. If this is in your will, allow for me to accept my child, allow for me to take care of my child the best that I can. And I know that the prayers of others really helped out a lot. And I really felt that people were praying for me. When I would talk to people here at Heartbeat and they would say, well, we're going to send a prayer up, I really believe that you guys were praying, and I really believe that God answered those prayers and they worked. I do. For me, you will always hold a personal spot in my heart, and she really played a big role into my experience and my pregnancy and things like that. For me, she made me feel very comfortable. I was never judged about my situation. She never said, you should do this or you need to do this. It was always just listening and the tissue. So I felt she was always there. Now, if you're speaking on the outside, yes, I did have a lot of different people's opinions about what I should do with my child and things like that. But in the end, just really praying about it and really just having that connection with you guys, it really helped me a lot. I need to get her a new car seat. I'm going to order one. And I went on there and it was like $300 and I want to say maybe $20. I said, whoa, stuff went up since I had my kids. But I end up shopping at the boutique the following week. And just how God worked, I come in here, it's a brand new car seat, the same one I was looking at, sealed, not open, brand new. And you want to know what I did? Went right over there and got the car seat using my 300 points. And Brittany, you know, she's such amazing over there at what she does in the boutique. I said, girl, look, I was just looking at this car seat on Amazon and I walked right into it brand new. And they had like, I think 2 of them. So I was able to get one and it was still one left. And she was like, yeah, see, look, girl. So it just really helped out because I saved the money, you know, that I was going to use on that to get the car seat on other items to get for my household or for my daughter. I would just like to say thank you to the donors. You played a big part in what you're doing in Heartbeat, and I really do appreciate it. If it was not for you guys, I don't know where I'll be right now. And I'm very, very grateful to what you have done, and thank you.